Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of You Oughta Know, where I introduce you to artists that you should definitely have on your radar. Today's guest is Bella Stella from Puerto Rico, and we have Victor today with us. How you doing, Victor?
Hey man, thanks a lot for having me, having us. I'm doing great. Thanks a lot for the opportunity for having us here in your podcast, man.
Glad to have you, man. So let's talk a little bit about the band. Why don't you go ahead and tell the fans, how did you guys get started? Where does the name come from? Is everybody from Puerto Rico? And are you guys in Puerto Rico currently?
Yeah, well, the band started back in 2015. So the band started as a pop rock band. So we were like playing like very, it wasn't like really pop music, but it had like the poppy stuff on the vocals, and some kind of aggressiveness on the music. Well, here in Puerto Rico, I've been playing music all my life. I've been in bands since I was like 13 years old, so I've been in the music scene since I was a little kid. And I've been playing metal all of my life. So when I started Bella Stella, I was turning 30 years old, and I wanted to do something like different. So I started doing like the pop stuff and like doing like really like love songs and stuff like that. Then Hurricane Maria came to Puerto Rico, and that brought to us like a really stressful pain in the ass thing. It was really there was a lot of like anxiety, and I went like for eight months without electricity, no work, not anything. So it was like really hell.
I
And
can imagine.
yeah, the band basically broke up during that time because there was nothing like that we can actually do.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was like a lot of fights between us too because none of us was like in our heads we were in the right place. We were like really frustrated with everything that was happening, and it was really difficult. So some members of the band they part with us, and we are cool and everything. But then I was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm 31 years old. I can't still like do anything else. And I've been tired because being in the band is not so simple. So the thing is that one of my best friends that who used to play with me back in those days when I was a kid, he told me like, dude, you should just quit the band. You should not do that. You should fight for it. And I told him like, okay, let's do it, but I want to do like heavy stuff again. So let's just put the pop stuff a little bit to the side, and let's go and make more heavy stuff. And yeah, that's what we've been doing for the past 2 years, I think. Yeah, or so.
Awesome. No, and like
Yeah.
listening to the songs, you guys do have a very interesting mix of styles. How would you describe it? What would you call your style of music? And it's all in Spanish, right? All the ones that I've heard are in Spanish.
Yeah, but actually we are writing right now our first album, and there's gonna be like songs in Spanish and there's gonna be songs in English.
Oh, perfect.
We know a lot of bands from the States, and we actually were going to go to the States on July 23. But everything got canceled.
Yeah. Shout out to Hollow Intent for that one, man. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know about that one. You guys rock. Will, thank you for hooking my guys up.
Yeah, man. Will is a great friend. He's an awesome dude, an awesome musician, and a very awesome vocalist. So man, the thing is that I don't know. It hasn't been easy, but we've been working on these songs that we've been writing for the past 2 years, and we hope we're gonna put this album sometime on during the 2020. But since we don't know what's gonna happen because of the COVID, so we're just a bit low.
And you guys haven't had a break. Puerto Rico has not had a break. I
Yeah,
mean, I remember December 28th of last year. I was with my wife in Busch Gardens here, and I see like something from my mom on Facebook saying that about an earthquake. It's like, what? And
man,
since that day, it's been pescosa left and right. It's just been a beat down. Man, I mean, I guess it makes for good lyrics, all the stress.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's crazy. It's funny when you mentioned the hurricane. I remember, like, when the whole thing happened. I couldn't reach my mom for like almost 2 weeks, and I finally, when I got a hold of her, like I didn't even know, like my sister-in-law had called me and said, okay, I'm gonna go get your mom. We gotta go to the highway because it's the only spot that there's a signal. And I did that, and I pick up the phone when it rings. It's like, mommy, 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 and she goes like, we're not leaving. So that was like the one thing that I remember, like when you mentioned the hurricane, it just keeps coming back. It's like, ay, Dios mío. I love that woman. She's stubborn.
It hasn't been like easy at all, because first it was the hurricane.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 2 hurricanes.
Yeah.
Then we had like the worst governor in the history of Puerto Rico, and everyone, I'm talking about everyone, went out to the streets to speak out. We actually put out a song about that. It's named Renuncia, which means like, get the hell out of here. So the thing is that after the Ricardo Rosselló incident, then it came the earthquakes. So actually, the south side of the island is still having like big earthquakes till this day.
I have friends that are from Guanica, and like I don't even know. Like one of my best friend's mom, she still lives there, and every time I see something on the news, it's like, oh my God, here we go. It's just been horrible. Like and the thing. So I missed all this thing, like all the disasters and whatnot that have happened. You said that Bella Stella has been together for 2 years. You've been able to do some shows though, right? Before.
We started after Hurricane Maria. We started to work again in the band.
Okay.
But we played our first show on December 14th of 2019.
Okay.
So we are playing shows for 2 years, and there was not much to do. Everything was shut down. Music venues were not doing like any shows or anything.
Yeah. Has the scene picked up at all from bands? I remember like when I lived there, it was you had to play covers, and you had to like slide your own songs like in between the covers. It wasn't easy.
That's the thing that a lot of people do. I don't like that thing, so I don't play covers.
I don't have a problem against them, but if I'm gonna hold my rig all the way there because I write my own stuff, then I'd rather play my own stuff. If anybody's going and getting into the gigs of playing covers, by all means do it. It's just when there's like, okay, well, you can play your own stuff, but you need to play covers. It's like, but I got my own stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, man, and you're making money with someone else's art. It's not bad. But there's like this thing that's gonna make you feel like you're really, really, really great about yourself because of the work you're putting in to your songs. It's something that it's enjoyable for you and for the music fans.
In like, I appreciate bands that can make a cover of their own. There's definitely a few bands that they can actually go out there and perform covers but still feels fresh and whatnot. I want to go back and talk a little bit about you guys' music. Cobarde, that's like the latest hit, right? The latest single?
Cobarde, actually, Cobarde is not our latest single. Aferrado is our latest single. But Cobarde was the song that it was our first single as the new sound.
Because when I heard Cobarde, it actually came through on a Spotify playlist, and I'm hearing it, and it's like singing in Spanish. It's like, oh, who's this? And Oh, okay. All right. I'll write this down, and then not even 3 weeks after that, I get you guys' name on the list of interviews. Like, hell yeah! So trust me, it's like I've been a little bit of a fan since, and I was actually very much looking forward to this. Also, because I mean, you're my peoples. You know, we're from the island. We're actually not even that far. You're from Aguadilla. I'm from Lajas. So you know, 30 minutes.
Actually, I'm actually producing a band from Lajas right now,
Really?
Transcendencia.
Okay.
Yeah, they are a power metal band.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
they're really, really, really nice guys, man.
Nice, nice. So is that something you do also? Like you record?
Yeah, I'm a producer here in Puerto Rico. I've been
Okay.
like recording bands for 13 years.
Okay.
And also I do live sounds for some local artists too. So yeah.
Nice, nice. So we've actually touched on a lot of the stuff that I ask about. You know, we've talked about how you guys are dealing with the whole effects of COVID and stuff like that, because there's nothing's really open. And like I said, with Puerto Rico, you have a different set of circumstances because it's not just COVID; it's the earthquakes, it's the everything that is happening. So, like, are you guys? You said that you're currently working on a new album, and that half of the album is like it's like English and Spanish.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, all drum parts, they've been recorded for a lot of time.
Oh, okay.
Recorded drums a couple of years ago.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's not nothing new, but it's new music for everyone. It's actually music that we really love, and it's music that we really feel. I think it's like a little bit more aggressive than what we actually have on Spotify right now. Um, yeah,
That's great.
I think
That
it's
sounds
just
great.
it's the sound evolving.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're a product of your circumstance. I truly believe that in art more than anything else, you really are.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to sing, happy, sappy stuff right now when, your bed
Oh,
shakes at
definitely.
3 in the morning every single day. I
When the earth shakes here in Puerto Rico, at least the big ones, I I run like there's
Yeah.
nothing, it's hell. And
I just I don't even comprehend it. Like I was there, I lived there most of my, young life. I was there until I was 20 something years old. And I remember one instance of an earthquake where like my bed shook and I just told my brother, "Tate quieto," like leave me alone. And I saw him running and the bed shook again. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
it was
man.
so long ago that I can't even point like how old I was when it happened. But then this stuff here happening like every other day, it's just crazy. I feel for you. So let's go ahead and talk real quick about future plans besides the album. Like, do you guys have any gigs inside, and even if it's like just virtual stuff that you guys are gonna do online or anything? I know it's really hard and like venues are not really doing much stuff, but what
Yeah,
do you have planned?
yeah. So our drummer just recorded like 3 songs. So we're gonna be like doing like a live session. Everyone on their houses. But yeah, we're going to be releasing that like in maybe 2, 3 weeks. Um,
Nice.
so yeah, there's gonna be like 3 songs live, maybe an acoustic song, new songs and old songs. So yeah, it's gonna be something cool. We're gonna actually make it live, and so we can talk with people.
Okay.
But the performance is gonna be recorded.
Nice, nice. Very cool. So, what do you want to say to all the fans that are watching this that they never heard Bella Stella? Like, why should they go ahead and listen to you guys?
Well, if you like post-hardcore music, you like metal, you like to headbang, you're really angry with life, and you want to punch in the face, then you should listen to us. We've
There's a
been
lot of
angry
that
with
right
life
now,
for
so you
like
definitely have an audience.
a lot of years. Yeah, and just if you want to like listen music to enjoy while you are riding to work and sing along too. So yeah, that's
Cool.
what we are doing. If you like bands like On the Road, Normandy, The Chariot, like post-hardcore bands, you're gonna like us. And if you like new metal too, we have a little bit of everything.
Awesome, awesome. So there you have it, guys. Bella Stella out of Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. Victor, thank you so much for being on the show. Good luck, man.
Man.
Stay safe. Like, hey, just go out there, get some peace of mind. Date una medalla. You know how it is, man. All right?
Yeah, I will. I will have a medalla. Yeah.
All right, man. Take it
Actually,
easy.
everyone should have a medalla.
Yes,
And you should
I got some. But they
sponsor a
finally made
medalla.
it to the district, so I got some now.
Nice. Well, you should write to medalla.
Yeah.
I need a sponsor.
Get a little like sign on the back.
Why not, man?
Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. It's been a pleasure to have you. Okay, te cuida, papi.
Thanks a lot, man.
Take it easy.
Bye.